The Washington Capitals are open to exploring deals for their silky-mitted center. Which teams would be ideal fits? When rumors leak from an NHL market about a star player being available via trade, there's sometimes fire to accompany the smoke. When the team's GM openly implies that player is available, there's a good chance he plays for a new team before long. That appears to be the case with Washington Capitals center Evgeny Kuznetsov based on comments GM Brian McClellan made at the team's season-ending presser following a 5-game elimination at the hands of the Boston Bruins. When asked by a reporter during Wednesday's Zoom call to address the Kuznetsov trade speculation and whether he was indeed available, McClellan didn't shy away from the question. "We're always open to trade people if it makes sense for what's going on," McClellan said. "If it's going to make our team better, I think we're open to it. I don't think anybody's off the table. We're not going to trade Ovi, Alex Ovechkin, or Backe, Nicklas Backstrom, those types of people, but I think you have to be open on anything. So we may talk to anybody about anybody." Kuznetsov hasn't had his off-ice behavior in order the past couple years, and it's manifested in his play. From 2015-16 through 2018-19, he averaged 75 points per 82 games and was mostly entrenched as Washington's number one center. The past 2 seasons, he slipped to 64 points per 82 games. His 5-on-5 play has declined over that span, too, with his shot generation, chance generation and high-danger shot attempts all reaching their lowest levels since he was a rookie. This season, he never earned new coach Peter Laviolette's trust. Kuznetsov's 16:34 of average ice time was his lowest number since 2014-15, his first full season in the league, so it's understandable if the Capitals want to refresh their lineup after Kuznetsov only got healthy in time to log 3 playoff games this season, going pointless. Despite his stock taking a hit in recent years, he has trade appeal. His sublime puck-handling talent is undeniable. He's a proven playoff performer, having compiled 32 points en route to a Stanley Cup in 2017-18, the 4th highest postseason total of any NHL player in the past 25 years. Despite his somewhat tarnished image of late, his quirky charisma and penchant for memorable quips still give him a degree of marketability to salvage. Having just turned 29 last week, he's hardly a graybeard. He can still play well enough to justify his $7.8 million price tag over the final 4 seasons of his contract, so which teams should consider targeting Kuznetsov based on their needs? Consider these 5, listed alphabetically. Keep in mind that the Caps don't have to get equal win-now value back in a hockey trade, as acquiring younger players or futures, for example, would help the team retool while also freeing up financial space to pursue free agent upgrades. Zach Hyman, May 24, 21st. Joe Thornton, May 24, 21st. Sammy Joe's Podcast, Episode 8. Wally Kozak, Alex Galchenyuk, May 23, 21st. Zach Bogosian, May 23, 21st. Sheldon Keefe, May 22, 21st. Kyle Dubas, May 22, 21st. Sheldon Keefe, May 21, 21st. Jason Spezza, May 21, 21st. Austin Matthews, May 21, 21st. The Hockey News Now, goaltending a big focus. Sheldon Keefe post-game, May 20, 21st. Meet Owen Power, a top prospect for the 2021 NHL Draft. John Tavares, May 20, 21st. The Hockey News Now, a rivalry renewed. Sheldon Keefe, May 20, 21st. The Wild were arguably the biggest surprise success story of 2020-21, and they did it fueled by sensational rookie Kirill Kaprizov playing with Victor Rask. It's exciting to imagine what Kaprizov could do with a legitimate top-line center, and the shared Russian nationality could generate instant chemistry between Kaprizov and Kuznetsov. They were teammates at the 2019 World Championship. If GM Bill Guerin doesn't want to surrender draft picks or a top prospect such as Matthew Boldy in a Kuznetsov deal, he could dangle RFA right winger Kevin Fiala, or, if the Caps want to bolster their defense core, Matt Dumba, who seems to be the subject of trade scuttlebutt every offseason. The Habs have significantly bolstered their winger core, having signed Tyler Toffoli, traded for Josh Anderson and promoted Cole Caulfield in the past year, but they desperately need a higher-end puck distributor to drive their underwhelming offense. They'll have a hole opening up in their depth chart anyway if Philip Danault doesn't re-sign. They could build a trade package around Jesperi Kotkaniemi. He's underachieved since Montreal reached on him at 3rd overall in the 2018 draft, but he's still just 20. Interestingly enough, his ceiling might be something similar to the current version of Kuznetsov. Acquiring Kotkaniemi would put the Caps into more of a retooling position, with Kotkaniemi and Connor McMichael representing their long-term upside at center. As an RFA, Kotkaniemi needs a new contract for next season, but it'll almost certainly be a bridge pact. He'd cost significantly less than Kuznetsov and free up cash for the Capitals, who, let's not forget, have to re-sign a UFA by the name of Alex Ovechkin. Does it make that much sense? No, but Lil has made sense in Manhattan over the past month. Axing GM Jeff Gorton and President John Davidson, supposedly for hockey reasons, implies that Rangers owner James Dolan wants to accelerate the rebuild. Bringing in Kuznetsov to make some magic with Artemi Panarin would be very New York. In Ryan Strome and Mika Zibanejad, the Blueshirts also have viable center options to send Washington's way to make a blockbuster hockey trade. Working against this idea, of course, is that it would be a divisional deal. The Rangers and Caps haven't made a trade since 2018, and it involved minor league types. The trade before that was in 2015 and only involved draft picks. So the clubs are hesitant to exchange high-profile players. That said, it would be an intriguing hockey fit for both sides. Stranger things have happened, fair or not. The Vegas Golden Knights' instant success created expectations for the league's 32 from the moment Bill Foley was awarded an NHL franchise. He pledged to compete quickly for a Stanley Cup, and that's all Vegas has done across its first 4 seasons. The Golden Knights aren't afraid to make aggressive moves for big-money players, having traded top prospects to land Max Pacioretty and Mark Stone and shipped out dressing room favorite blueliner Nate Schmidt to clear space for the Alex Pietrangelo signing last offseason. If there's one glaring need in Sin City, it's for a proper number 1 pivot. William Karlsson is more of a number 2. Chandler Stevenson is a better number 3 who was forced to top the lineup for much of this season. Top prospect Cody Glass hasn't yet made the leap to become an entrenched top 6 forward in the NHL. Kuznetsov could be the last piece of a championship puzzle. Vegas also has a variety of palatable options to send Washington's way in a deal. If the Caps still want a competitive veteran number 2 center, that could be Karlsson. If they want to step backward to go forward later, they could target Glass, and the Golden Knights have already established that they're willing to mortgage youth if it gets them closer to a cup.